Yo,
Dude, I
yo,
like
yo,
that, man.
yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Today is the 150th episode. Yes, you like it, and I love it. And this is the In Your Face show. And I'm here with my good friend, my good guys, Mr. Russell. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Russell, Mr. Mr. Crypto Comics Marketplace himself, my brother.
What's up?
There you go. Introduce yourself.
All right. My name is Matt Russell, like he said, from Crypto Comics. So yeah, dude,
Mr.
we've
Matt Russell. You damn right.
good
You
friends
damn
with
right.
Daniel King Taylor here for quite some time. We've had him on
Yeah.
our show, so this is the first time we actually got to jump in on his. So, dude, man, I gotta say, I love that intro picture. It looks like you're about to drop just a fire album, you know?
No, I actually created a U cut. I actually created it. It took me like 5 seconds, maybe 20, because I work fast when it comes to stuff like that. So it took me like 5 seconds, 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Between them times, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me get this done. I need an intro." Dang, took it, took it away. And Miss Catherine, how you doing today? And greetings from you from America. And we got somebody from Germany, of course, of course. So,
Man, that's cool. I always wanted to go to Germany.
hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I would love to go there, man. Travel somewhere out, you know what I'm saying? Visit our family, our people, you know what I'm saying? From the motherland, from Germany, from France, all that. All that. I
Ah,
love it. Yeah, man. Shit. So, bro, Mr. Matt, how is your day going, my man?
so far so good. My son was playing soccer today and they won. So, kind of
Hey.
proud dad moment.
Hey, it's better than nothing, shit, man. You
Oh
gotta go
yeah.
what you gotta go with, you know what I mean? The kiddies won, everybody's happy. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? I've been waiting for this day. But so how's your day going? How's the crypto comics marketplace coming into fold?
Oh man, crypto comics, we're going strong. Going steady. So we launched a while back, and just so many new things, coming down the pipeline. Can't exactly talk about all the stuff. Oh man, I want to talk about it so bad, but just a lot of good stuff.
Okay, okay, okay. Just a little sprinkle that little bit up in there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's talk about your history in the comic world, man. What was, you know, how was it? How was your first job in the comic industry? How was it? How was your feel?
Oh man, my first job in the comic book industry, dude. I was so stoked. I got hired on as a writer for a big publisher. I won't say which one, but unfortunately, I was writing. I was up to about the sixth issue, and they were right about ready to release the first issue when they dropped my contract. Um,
Damn.
Yeah, and it wasn't anything that me or any of the crew that was working on it did. It was they wanted to push for a specific movie, and
Hmm.
so everybody that kind of wasn't associated with that, everybody just kind of got let go. So after that, I started jumping in on the indie scene and started working with another local creator and things were going great. Then, personalities, there was a little bit of a fallout. And so eventually kind of teamed up with, Jared. So,
Hmm.
and just from there, teamed up with Apogee and Crypto Comics grew. So,
You guys to Jarrett and Fry too. They supposed
oh,
to be here,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
happened. Yeah. Hey man, I think shit. I think having that first job is quite a accomplishment. You know, having a first job in the comic industry, being a big industry as it is, you know, and getting a job that a lot of people getting a job that a lot of people dreamed of having. Hey man, shoot, you got it. You know what I mean? Made your dream come true. You actually
Oh yeah.
at least made your goals, accomplished your goals. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
I'm
hey,
not slowing down, you know. I mean, just because it didn't work out with that first publisher, you know, we started Crypto Comics, where anybody can just kind of produce their own comic and put it up there for sale. And since then, I've met so many other creators that are actually, you know, working with me, and it's just on a kind of side note. It's been amazing. So I'm still writing. I love it.
hey man. So about your writing style, you know, where do you feel your writing style is? Do you feel like your style is more gritty? Do you feel like your writing style is more impactful or action or just in the moment?
You know, it's more in the moment. I've gone from a gritty style, and then I've turned around and done a kids comic that it's actually kind of making fun of my own kids, just because, dude. I mean, you look at them and they just do some weird stuff every now and then. It was like that has to go into a comic book, you know. So yeah,
Hey,
it's just I'm kind of all over the place as far as, you know, my style. So I haven't narrowed it down to, you know, one distinct, like, oh no, this is my genre, this is, you know, my niche, this is where I'm at. I like to keep it a little more fluid.
well, yeah. See, you know, when writing about your family, it's a lot better. It's a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? But when
Oh
writing
yeah.
about, yeah, when it's writing about something that you're not familiar with, yeah, it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm a
Oh
writer
yeah.
myself, so you know, it kind of gets jumbled up, and you know what I'm saying. You're trying to write about something that you don't know about, and you got to research. You got to do a lot of moving around with the parts and everything. And if that character is intricate and detailed, and you know what I'm saying, is moving and doing a lot, it's kind of hard and kind of difficult. But if you have a way of just catching on to things as you come down with that character, as you get to know the character, it comes easy. You know what I mean? It slows down. Everything slows down. The process slows down for you. You
Oh yeah.
know. Yeah, man. Have you ever been in a situation where in a comic in the industry, or a situation where you had to get done a deadline, and you had to do it fast?
Oh yeah. Oh, all the time. Yeah.
Like,
Um, man. Sometimes those deadlines are like, oh, are you kidding me? Other times, like that first contract I ever had, you know, they told me, like, we want uh so many months before you start having to actually, you know, hand in those issues. And I was handing them in like almost every other day. You know, here's another issue, here's another issue, and they're like, wow, okay, this works. Um, but then there's been other times, you know, I've worked on a story that remember one time I was writing, get this, a zombie story that started out, the main characters were all, you know, farmers and stuff like that. So I had to go back and actually figure out, you know, what the hell they're actually talking about, what they're doing, what the life on a farm was, stuff like that. So I was talking to farmers and everything for about 6 months before I even turned in that first issue, just because
mm,
I had to get everything right, you know. So,
hmm
you know, they wanted authenticity. I was like, okay, let's do this. So they were like, where's the issue? I'm like, dude, I'm still trying to figure this out. So I finally, once I was able to get it, you know, it went pretty quick. But
I mean, that works easy. That works fine when you know what I'm saying. Like I said, working for somebody and they come at you with those deadlines at a short notice. Shit. That's why I don't meet deadlines, man. I be done. I'll be done. Came at you with a couple months later, couple hours later. You know what I mean? Shit, I can't do it. I'm just a. I don't follow rules. when it comes to certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just do it because when you can't be rushed and you're just getting in a moment, you're just getting in the movement of doing what you're doing, and you come up and they just hit you with that deadline. Fuck. You know what I mean? That goes with
Yeah.
anything. That goes with any industry. You know what I'm saying? If you got a album that's supposed to be done within a month's time or at a certain time, that's when the music industry and you have to come up with it at a month's time and to get those sales because you have to come out with an album like at a certain time or a certain moment, certain month or something like that. Because
Yeah.
like you have to come out with it at the right time. You don't want to just come out with it while everybody else is coming out because it's so cluttered with everybody else doing their shit, and it's like you got everybody's attention on one part on one thing. Because like say like we come out with Spider-Man coming out next month, and you come out with yours next month. Who do you think people are going to buy?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're coming out with so if you bring out your album, right, and people are buying like 50 Cent or Jay-Z come out next month or this month, right?
Hmm.
And you think you're gonna put your album out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people go with the trending topic and a lot of people tend to follow the big guys more than and
Yeah.
that give the people that don't have a brand a chance, but they don't know you like that. So they're gonna go with the people that they know, some people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's like that in any industry, even movies. But every once in a while, one of those indie ones just happens to kind of shine. I mean, look at movies, for example. You have like
Mhm.
Napoleon Dynamite,
Right.
which I mean, there's what was the Blair Witch Project. These are just indie movies that nobody expected anybody to actually see, and they blew up, even though they're coming
Mhm.
out at the same time as major Hollywood, flicks. But at
Right.
the same time, it's it's just you're typically going to follow where where the money's at, the big guns essentially. So
Exactly. That's
that's one of
why.
the joys, yeah, of being big
Mhm.
industry is you have that pre-built audience, but at the same time, indie, there's just so much more you can do and you have so much more fun. And
Exactly. It's like that's
yeah,
like when you come with the big guys, right? You come with for the music industry or the movies, you come with Sylvester Stallone, like in the movie part. Sylvester
yeah,
Stallone, you're coming out with Jason Momoa. You got guys like fucking Jordan Peele or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You
hmm,
got those big guys that's making all that money, right? As
yeah,
that's kicking indoors, right? And then you have guys that's brand off brand, you know what I'm saying? That's indies that's kicking the door in under the radar. And you want to be under the radar. That's good that you're under the radar. You know what I'm saying? That's very good that you're under the radar. Because if you're under the radar, you get to do so much more.
oh yeah,
Because a lot of these stars can't do what you think they could do. They can't be out in public because, come on now, they can't be out in
yeah,
public like that. And they can't go nowhere without their security. Now, you know what I mean? You know, you being a person that's not, you know what I mean, that hasn't made money off that you're doing an indie film. You haven't made money. You haven't, you know what I'm saying, made no oomph in the industry, but you making moves, right?
hmm,
You can walk around, do anything you want, don't have to have no security. People is not gonna look at you. But now anybody can make some moves and still get no recognition. You know what I'm saying? That's always happened.
yeah,
That's always happened.
oh yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? I mean, come on. I mean, but when it comes to the comic book world, I've heard a lot of people came in this thing thinking it was gonna be easy. No, mm-mm.
oh yeah,
Lost
yeah. I've heard
You
that so
know?
many times. That, or
Oh,
what I mostly hear is, man, I got into the comic book industry because I wanted to make that money. I'm like, what money? You know, like,
I mean, look, man. Look, I mean, I say it like this from my perspective. I mean, I came in this thing because I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
oh
And I
yeah,
grew. To me, honest with you, to be honest with you, I can't. I grew to like. To me, I grew to hate the comic business, the business part of comics, the business part of it. I grew to hate it. You want to know why?
hmm,
Because it's like I love the creative part. I love but the business part, I grew to hate it because you got people who are artists, who are great writers, who are great people, but they fucking horrible business people, right?
oh, yeah,
And then when you do a collaboration with somebody, and when you do a book with somebody, or you working with an artist, or working with the writer, or working with the colors, yeah, they bring their egos and their problems, personal problems, into your business transaction or the business. You know what I mean? The
yeah.
business part, and they don't know how to do business. But what I mean by that, make deals, make, you know what I'm saying, ways to build the business part. You know what I mean? There's some things that your lawyer can't do that you have to do. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like this, your lawyer can speak for you, but he cannot sit there and negotiate deals with people because you never know. He may make the wrong deal for you and be like, oh, hey, I lost the deal. You know what I mean? And then you fucking with somebody that's a businessman and you blowing in the wind. Oh man, you know what I mean? So you gotta know the business part of shit because the artist part, that's the fun. The artist putting a pen to paper, doing all the writing and all that stuff, the coloring. That's I want to
Oh
say that's 20%. That's 20% of it all. The
yeah,
business
that's the
part,
fun part, though. Man, that's
yeah,
the fun part. Oh,
yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The hardest part to in this business is the business part
mm.
because you got to deal with some fucked off people. You really do. You
Oh
got to
yeah,
deal with some assholes that's gonna try to steal your work, try to fuck you over, talk shit about you behind a computer at that. Um,
I love that
what
when
else?
everybody gets online and they're like, "Hey, I'm anonymous, so you can't tell who I am, and I'm just gonna say anything." And you're just like, "Damn, you
Mm.
really?"
And then did you find the IP address and I'm sorry. And I told this motherfucker one day. I said, you really wouldn't say that in front of me in person. And I'm looking at your profile picture and you look like a motherfucking scrawny little, I ain't gonna say a word.
Is
I
that
ain't
the
trying
dude that was
to.
stealing all your stuff?
That actually was one of the person that I had a problem with when I first came
Okay.
in the industry. He did some work for me, and you know how like okay, you know how like when you basically when you get the work back from the person
Hmm.
and you don't like it and you think you like it, but then you look at it from another angle and it looks off. See, I didn't know what flat work I didn't know the difference between flat work and uh done work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Flat colors and done colors, like done, like
Hmm.
over, like well done colors. You know what I mean? I didn't notice the difference at the time until somebody put up a difference between flat work. You know what I'm saying? Flat work is like no color at all. It's just like it's color, but it's not like flushed out. It's not detailed. It's
Yeah,
not
there's no shading, there's no highlights. It's
exactly
just flat.
flat.
And that's usually like the colorist will actually hand over the work to like the unpaid intern kind of thing and be like, I need this done. And so they're the ones actually, coloring it in. So like Superman's, suit, it's all blue. So they do, the outline of Superman's suit and fill it in with blue and call it a day. Eventually give that back to the colorist. They're the ones that are gonna add all the effects and make it look good. But it's just that's that time consuming BS part that nobody wants to do.
See, and a lot of and what a lot of people don't know is that a lot of flatters, they don't get paid that much. You know what I'm saying?
No, not hardly at all. Yeah.
They don't get paid that much, you know. And this motherfucker thought he could give me some flat work, and I'm looking at it like, oh, this shit hot, right? And then I work with them again, and now me knowing I learned this about this flat work and all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, I paid you $50 for such and such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. Rayla, Rayla Powell. Rayla Powell.
Hey.
Hello. Nice to see you, the crypto crew. Again, even if it's just Matt.
Sorry, y'all have to just settle for me. My bad.
Well, hey, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, long time no stream.
Hey, JD Smith, how you doing?
JD Smith, see, you know. Hey man, as I was saying, man, it's crazy, bro, because when I was young in the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nobody's illusion. Hey. It's everybody's illusion, damn it. It's everybody's illusion. We having fun, you know what I mean? Whether we got one, whether we got two, whether we got three, we're gonna have some fun. Whether it's fun, because you got the best that ever do it, man. We're gonna do what we have. We always have some fun whenever we on camera. You know what I mean? Always. Whether it's always me and Jared acting the fool on camera. The other ones that are always quiet, be like, look at these motherfuckers right here, just acting crazy. You know what I mean? That's just how we do it, you know?
So the next time you get Jared on camera, just randomly ask him about like some conspiracy theory. Just look over and find a product and be like, so I hear there's a conspiracy theory about this, like peanut butter. Dude, what's going on with that? And he'll have something. He'll have some crazy ass story. You'll be like, what the hell?
Yeah. Jared is this philosophical one, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's gonna talk to you about all kinds of shit. I'm like, Jared, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, dude, didn't you know that peanut butter got nuts in it? Dude, we already know that. You know what I mean? Dude, we already been through that. Here go Jared right here. Jared Bragg. Come on, Mr. Bragg.
Hey, we weren't talking about you.
Mr. Bragg. What's up, Mr. Bragg? Turn on the mic, brother. Turn on the mic. I bet you can hear us. See, Jared.
Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us, Jared.
I'm waiting.
Hey, Jared. If you can hear us, give us thumbs up.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Hey, let Fry know. Hey, is we still come back into the party? Jared and his potato internet. Some things never change. Hey, as we call it in the hood, we call it the corner store Wi-Fi. We call it the corner store Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi is jacked up. But nah, man. What we was talking about is, man, like, yeah, he was trying to give me some fucked off work, and he's from another company. I'm not gonna say no names. We don't talk like that no more, but he still likes my shit. That goes to let you know your enemy still got to watch what you're doing, but it's all right. I don't watch what they doing. Yeah. I'm doing my thing. I ain't worrying about it. Woo! but nah, like, man, so where do you feel the comic book industry has gone in the last 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I would say indie has just been blowing up. I mean, ever since COVID, when Marvel and DC had that pencils down order, and at that point, everybody, was jumping on like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and all this kind of stuff to try to get their own work out, because that was the only comics that you can read, for like almost a good year. It was great time for indie. Um,
That's what I was trying
I
to tell
think,
people.
yeah, it was so awesome, so
That's what I
awesome.
was trying to tell people. Take advantage of this time. Take advantage of that time, because if you take advantage of that time, you get to catch up with work that you was trying to do.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? And the fact is too, like a lot of people were coming out with their books during that time, and I was liking a lot of them.
oh,
The,
they were great, they were great.
hell yeah.
And I mean, a lot of kind of high end professional, artists and writers and stuff like that. They went to work in indie because they still needed a paycheck, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Um, Turns out they loved it so much they just kind of stayed there, even when DC and Marvel were like, "Hey, okay, let's get back to work." Everybody's like, "No, I'm good." So, so it was good. It was great. As far as like the big dogs,
I
everybody
mean,
started noticing that they're just doing the same story recycled over and over and over again. And then you had that we need to be so inclusive that it was almost laughable.
well, see that's the thing, man. When you're dealing with old white guy or old guys trying to still hang with the young ones with
Yeah.
their old ways of doing things. Like it's like saying, okay, it's like the wheel. See, the new guys is trying to invent the wheel, a new wheel, right? But the big guys are still running on that old, wrinkled up, crusty ass wheel that's gonna wind up falling apart. Yeah, it's making you money, but what's gonna happen when that fucking old wrinkled up wheel
But
falls
here's
apart?
when they started trying to include just everybody, it wasn't making them money. There
Exactly.
were race swapping characters, changing characters' sexual identities instead of actually trying to create a new character where that made sense. Um, like, okay, look at Green Lantern way back when, right? You had Hal Jordan. Okay,
Uh huh.
everybody knew who Jordan was, right? DC's like, hey, what if we had a black character instead of just all of a sudden turning Hal Jordan black? You had John Stewart,
Mhm.
so a whole different personality. And he had interactions with Hal Jordan. You could see the difference between the two.
Mhm.
Um, but nowadays they're just like, nope. We already have a pre-built fan base here, so we're just going to change them and hope uh, our audience likes it, and nobody did. So sales plummeted, and then everybody, like all the writers and all the editors, instead of saying, "Whoa, hey, we screwed up here," they started blaming the audience. Oh, it's
Mhm.
because you're racist, so that's why you don't like a black Batman. No, no, I like Batman. I wanted another character, you know,
Well,
who made
see,
sense in that universe.
in our reality, what I'm saying, a lot of those characters are not there, so they can't possibly. They don't have no creativity. A lot these big companies, they don't have
Yeah,
no creativity, and so they're going off on stealing shit. That's how Marvel and DC made their name, from stolen characters, basically, from stolen characters from
oh
people
yeah,
other people's work, and people don't understand. Did you know that comics was supposed to be worth more than what they are now? Yeah, they were supposed to be worth more than what they are now. Like there's back then they were like $1 or something like that, right?
yeah.
Don't you know? that way back when Marvel bought all their whatever comics and that brought the value down. And now their motherfucking is still $1.10 when it's supposed to be like $10 now. When it's supposed to be like $10. Nah, they brought all those fucking books, all their fucking product, right? And it brought their value down, and that fucked up the whole comic industry. You know what I'm saying? But I could
So
be wrong on some
are you
aspects.
referring to like the buyback program? Because that was intentionally put in place in order to like save comic book stores, because they had like minimum orders and stuff like that, and those that didn't sell, Marvel and DC would buy them back. That way, you know, the comic store wasn't losing money, so they could stay open and still sell comics. Is that like kind of where you're?
In some way, yeah. But then you also got to understand, you know, what I mean, they didn't want they saw a lot of the smaller industry, smaller companies coming up. So what they had to do, they didn't want no competition. They saw a Dark Horse, and look what happened to Image. Image came up fast as fuck. And what did Marvel do? Marvel plummeted a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so they did those things to keep the competition down. You know what I mean? But
so you're saying like they bought out the studios?
Exactly.
Oh,
Bought out
okay.
a lot of the
Sorry,
studios.
Sorry,
but if I didn't elaborate with that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you know what I'm saying? A lot of my research is like very, 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 very old school. So I'm sorry about that.
No,
But
no.
from what I feel is that both of the two companies was competing with each other so much that they fucked up the whole comic industry. You know what I'm saying? How can you, you know, keep two roads going stagnant? How can you do that? One road is if you're going to keep on clashing, eventually those roads is going to break apart, and then now you have to create another road, and that's where those other companies came about. You know what I mean? And look what happened. A lot of those companies are coming up. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as they was when they was back then, but they still at a certain rate where they comfortable a little bit. You know what I mean? Comfortable, you know. Dark Horse. What are some of the prominent comic book companies out there?
Oh, you have Dark Horse, you have Image, you know, those are kind of Dynamite Press. You have so many good ones. Crap, and I'm suddenly drawing a blank.
Just like I've been doing the last couple hours. But not like, yeah, a lot of that stuff, you know. That's why I said, yes, when you name all those companies, they're still afloat. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those companies have not made a lot of money because of digital comics. You know what I'm saying? Because of the indies coming up so fast. You know what I mean? The indies is taking the bulk of the other sales. Boom Studios is a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I love Boom Studios. Coffin Comics is another one. There's so many.
And it's a lot of comics out there that is making moves, that is hitting on all cylinders, but you're not seeing it. You don't get this. You don't see it because a lot of them don't have the money to back them like the big companies have. Yeah, you can make a lot of money off of Kickstarter, but how much you have to pay Kickstarter? You got the percentage you got to give Kickstarter, and you got like your taxes you got to pay on that. So you're not taking home much, you know what I mean? But how much in sales are you making overall without Kickstarter? You know what I'm saying? Without Kickstarter, like I'm talking about, how much are you selling without the backing, without GoFundMe or any of that? How much money are you making with your book just sitting on the shelves? Not many people go to comic book stores like that.
No,
Not,
but they're still hitting up those conventions. I
yeah,
mean, when you
yeah,
take, you know, a couple of thousand books to a convention and you sell out
yeah.
day
That
two,
that's
that's
one. Yeah, that's one of the avenues that you can make
yeah.
money, right? That's one avenue, but not a lot of people want to do the avenues that I'm about to name. Okay, see, that's one. Everybody knows about the conventions. Everybody knows about those.
Hmm.
Everybody knows about the comic book stores, right? But do they know about the malls? Do they know about the flea markets? Do they know about um, local events where you could sell at? Do they know about like shit just selling it to the local to on the street person on the street? Or do they know about you know? It's a lot of them I could name. I'm just throwing a blank, but you know what I mean. If you really look at it, okay, how many people go to the mall every day? And those of you who watching, I'm asking you the same question. Comment in the comment box if you could answer that question. How many people go to the mall each and every day? I'll tell you the
Uh,
number if you can't answer it.
Rayla says, fun fact, I have a comic book shop at my local mall. How about that? The funny thing is at my local mall,
Yeah,
there's a comic book shop there too. So,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I got congratulations, Rayla. Congratulations. But now, see, if you want to promote your shop, come on the show, and I'll hook you up. I'll promote it for you. Anyway, as I was saying, how many people go to the mall each day? Not even
I have
going to
no
the
idea.
comic book shops. Okay, how about a million each day? Maybe 1,000 each day. Maybe hundreds of thousands going through the doors each and every day until till they close the doors till it's time to close, right?
Yeah.
But and how many of those people do you know that is into comic books?
I honestly think it doesn't matter because, I'll be out there outside the mall if I need to, selling like I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, something like I'll do what it
Right,
takes.
right, right. But tell me something, huh? Okay, if Tom McFarlane was at the mall, right, and he was selling Spawn comics, you know how many people would be at that booth right now, at that booth at that moment?
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah. He'll probably sell out, right? Now,
Probably. Yeah.
probably, yeah. It wouldn't make sense to go to the store on a daily basis. Hey, people I know go to the store every other day. uh, but but fun fact, not everybody, if they don't know, if they don't know who you are, they're gonna go right past you. Even if they're comic book fans, right?
Yeah.
That's like having an album out, right? And taking that to the mall, right? And getting your own booth, right? If they don't fucking know you, they're gonna go right past you, even if your shit is hot. Even if you got the music playing, they're gonna they're gonna walk right past your ass. Because if they don't know you. Now, this is what you do when you're in big settings like that. Have people, giving out flyers.
Hmm.
Or 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 basically have something that catches their eye, like a poster or a cover. Have something that catches the eye of the people as soon as they walk in. Because a kid is going to spot that shit a mile away. You don't know who's going to see that shit. You know
Yeah.
how many people is into comics? I want to say 60 to 70% of the world is into comic books. You won't even know it. Some of these people watching right now probably have a comic book collection that they don't even talk about, or that they talk about and they're selling or something like that. You
I
never
will
know.
say, like having that visual, all that kind of stuff, that will make people pause. Okay, pause. That's it. You gotta be engaging though, because you have no idea how many
Exactly.
times I've gone up to like a booth or something like that, and amazing visuals, and then you see like the artist drawing. He's like, oh, if they see me drawing, they'll know like, hey, I'm a professional at this, and I'll see him drawing, and I'll be standing there. Okay, well, obviously nothing going on here,
Not a
and I
problem,
move
Rayla.
on.
But yeah, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of people, matter of fact, not a lot of people. A lot of these artists are not well talkers. They're introverts, not extroverts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh
And
yeah.
a lot of them don't know how to speak. They know how to draw. They don't know how to speak for themselves. They don't know how to make the sales that they want. They think that, oh, some of them think that just because I got a cool comic book, they just gonna come up and nah, you got to go out there and go get that shit. You got to go and throw your drawers in it if you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like this, if you really want something in life, you got to go get it. It's not gonna fall in your lap. You got to go put in the extra work, the extra time to go out there. Even if you got to have somebody getting the money at that booth while you're out there selling yourself, selling your book. And that's goes what I've been saying ever since I built this show. Confidence. Confidence is the key. Go out there and be like, look, you such and such and such, I got a comic book, such and such and such, da 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 da. And then bang, you hit that killer instincts, and they see you know what you're talking about. They see you having that confidence, and bang, you got the killer, you got the sell. Bang, you got somebody that's going to talk about it, that's going to watch it. If it's good, they're going to read it. And I'm like, man, I love this book. Read it, and then they're gonna be like, okay. And if they're influential, if they know how to speak and they know how to get the gab, they're gonna be able to talk. They're gonna be able to get that shit out for you. Because word of mouth sells like hotcakes, sells like that crack that you want. You know what I mean? I'm not selling crack, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
saying,
know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I'm just saying, man. I like to buy some magazines when I was little, though. When I was a little girl, though, the Mad magazine was definitely among them. Yeah,
I
you
love
know,
Mad Magazine. Yeah.
yeah. Now, okay. Now, was there a cover that caught your eye? Because it had to have been a cover, or it had to be a banner with that comic, with that magazine, or it had to be something that caught your eye. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, a lot of these people are don't want to do the extra work to get out there. And what I mean by that is like this: go on shows like this, go on shows like yours, go on shows like other people. Get your shit out there. Stop sitting here waiting on the big guys to give you a job. Oh hey, I'm stop trying to go out there for those big jobs, for those big people. Work for yourself, because you want to make more. You're gonna make most money working for yourself rather than working for these big guys. You want to know why? It's because the big guys don't want you to become better than them. They don't want you to they don't want you to become bigger than them. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because now, once you become bigger than them, they gotta do something to get off their ass and work. They gotta keep afloat. They gotta keep their name in the pot. They gotta keep their name in some smoke, because once the next big thing come up, they know that that motherfucker, that name is nothing but bullshit. Yeah, you're gonna come up, but it's not gonna really mean much nothing. You wanna know why Todd McFarlane stayed in the headlights, and stayed in people's minds? Because he kept the shit fresh. He kept building, and he kept building, just like Jim Lee, just like Stanley.
Oh yeah.
Stanley stayed true. But if you go for what you know and keep on striving, keep on pushing, you're going to get there eventually. You may be 50 years old and get there. You may be 90 years old and get there. At least you got there. You never stop grinding, never stop loving the process, because some shit that you're doing may take a little while to get to where you want to be. The process is not easy to love, because everything not that shit is not easy to love, because you're going to go through a lot of shit in order to love it.
Yeah.
If you're a woman, you're going to have to go through a lot of the growth. You're going to have to go through a lot of that process not giving you attention. If you're a man, you're going to have to go through a lot of that process not being able to, you know, not be able to satisfy you, man. And that's why I say to people, you know, fall in love with the process. Learn all the shit that you need to learn for till when you get up to the top. And when you get up to the top, you'll be able to learn that shit, because some of the shit that you learn while in the process it's gonna come down, hit you right in your mouth. And if you didn't learn those lessons that you learn at a rate at that time when you had to learn the process, you're gonna fall if you didn't learn it correctly, if you didn't pay attention. But if you paid attention and learned all that shit and built on that, built built from those lessons, then you're gonna grow and grow and grow and grow and become big and great. You know what I'm saying? You don't become great because of the money. You become great because of your name, because of what you put out, because
Oh
of
yeah.
the product you put out. It's not because of the money. Because I don't have no money. I'm not rich, and I got a good name out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot may hate me, but hey, it is what it is. I look good. I don't give a fuck. I'm the best at what I do. Shut, kiss my ass. Anyway,
I love it when you just kind of throw that Wolverine line out there too, you know?
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
the best at
Wolverine
what
is
I
my
do.
best. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I love it. I do what I do. I like what I do. Yeah, well, or whatever. But I'm just saying, it comes by having a good name. It comes by pushing that shit out. Daniel Space
Yep.
Show didn't get his name by me just making all the money. It came from me striving, came from me busting my ass. It came from me going for what I knew. It came from me doing the shit that I didn't want to do when I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to.
Mhm.
It's sometimes that I didn't want to do the shows that I didn't want to do because of some of the people that I was doing it with. But I still did it. I still did it. I loved it, and it kind of came out right. Sometimes when you don't want to do something, do it anyway.
Yeah.
When you don't want to do something, and it is and your work, and it's your work, do it anyway, because that's going to turn out to be your best work that you've made in forever.
You
Why?
know, I keep telling people that, like, I still have to tell myself that actually a lot of times. Man, there's days I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, all I want to do is sit out and, I don't know, go back to bed or watch YouTube until dinner time. Like, I some days I just don't have that drive, but I still have to tell myself, nah, dude, you got to get up. You got to
Exactly,
get
and
to work.
that's exactly because if you don't get to work, if you don't put that time in, you're never going to get where you want to be. You're never going to get to make that money that you wanted. You know what I mean? You're never going to get that house and all that stuff that you wanted. Some days all you want to do is lay in the bed and watch the hub. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But see, now if you want to make some noise, you got to kick the motherfucking can. Sometimes when
Yeah.
you gotta kick the can because, like I said, fuck sitting down and watching people. I want to get into the game. Fuck watching the game. I want to get into the game and win that motherfucking game. Hit that buzzer beater. Catch that touchdown pass. You know what I'm saying? Win the game for my team. But how are you going to win the game? How are you going to get in the game if you're sitting there watching the game and you're not trying to get in the game?
You know, I got to say, before we started the show, my wife was actually leaving for work. She works nights at a hospital, and all my kids went to go spend the night at like their friend's house. And she was like, "What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "Oh, I want to watch this one movie that just came out, but I have blog posts I gotta write. You know, I got a story that I gotta write. I got a couple of videos I gotta edit. So like, I'm gonna get shit done tonight." And she was like,
Right.
why are you doing it only like tonight? I'm like, because there's no distractions. This is my time. Like,
Right, because that's what it comes down to. It comes down to doing the shit that you don't want to do. Like, to all you music makers, all you artists, all you singers, shit. Sometimes you gotta drink that. Sometimes you gotta drink that. Take that bullet in order to get that. In order to get. Sometimes you gotta take the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be in the studio countless times, countless nights, overnight to get that shit out, to get that best song that you want. Sometimes you gotta pay the extra money to get what you need.
oh
Sometimes
yeah.
you gotta sometimes you gotta do stuff to get where you want to be. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, for example, you know what I'm saying, if you're that's like a movie star, or a person or actor. Sometimes you gotta get the small roles before you get the big roles. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like with some of these actors today, a lot of them love the small roles. You want to know why? Because those small roles are some of their best work. And yeah, and you notice that when they get the big roles, it's sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to do it. Sometimes it's like and then you get all the fame and you get all that shit. Sometimes fame is not good. Sometimes fame is not what you want. Sometimes fame will come even when you don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's it's a whole thing, man. And you got to believe in yourself. Put that believe in yourself. And JD, hey Matt, you talked a bit to OnlyFans. You talked a bit to OnlyFans. Hey, you gonna get his little freak on.
You do you. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah, in all reality, man, it's about taking that step into being great. You got to do those things because if you don't, oh shit, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life. Nowhere in life. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
Mhm.
from like crypto comics, you know, y'all didn't get this far to because y'all didn't want to do the shit that you didn't want to do. Y'all had to do some tough shit, some hard shit, didn't you?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was nuts. I remember when we first had that initial meeting. Just kind of meeting everybody. We were saying that, like, okay, this is what we have to do. We should launch in about 6 months, and everybody was all jazzed. We were like, yeah, 6 months, that's easy. It was so many years later because there were so many problems. I mean, we were basically Joe was writing code and he was like, I have no reference to go off of. Like, this has never been done before, where we're actually taking uh, the full comic book and switching it out. I mean, originally you're able to do that with just, here's an image, look at um, as an NFT. What is it? I can't even think of the name. Crypto Kitties was kind of the first one to do that. So he's taking code and trying to manipulate it. Well, here's a full comic book. Okay, now we have to build out a reader, all this kind of stuff. It took years to even be able to launch. And man, even when we launched, it was like, okay, hey, it's not $1 million, on day one. It trickles in. And because we spent years like kind of building that audience. So there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into this. You have to put in that work.
Exactly. And Catherine said right. That goes for a lot of topics. Just when I was paralyzed, I made it out of a wheelchair, but kept training, although I didn't exactly like it. There you
Bravo.
go.
Bravo.
See,
Catherine,
see,
bravo.
see. That's exactly what I was saying. You gotta do what you don't want to do in order to get where you want to be. You don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to get up. You don't want to. Get up in the morning, to go to work and do all that shit for somebody else. You want to go out there and do something for yourself. Go out
Yeah.
there and get it. Go out there and get what you want. Because working for a man, working for another man, yeah, that's going to keep you under somebody's thumb for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if that's what you want, that's what you want. But having a business sometimes make you feel like even if sometimes some of those businesses don't work, it makes you feel good. Makes you feel like, oh man, I'm making my own money. I'm not depending on nobody to get it. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. It brings that certain feel to you that damn. But not many people understand that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have that. I want to get that bag. How you gonna get that bag by working for somebody else, or how you gonna get that bag by leeching off somebody else, or mooching off somebody else, or using somebody else to get where you want to be? How you gonna do that? By not
You're
earning it.
not.
You're not. You're not gonna get it. You're
Now,
gonna stay in
that's
there.
not to say, like, okay, with crypto comics, right? There were
Hmm.
so many aspects to this business that I'm like, I can't do, I don't know, or something like that. And that's where like Jared came in. That's where Apogee came in. If it was all me, like I guarantee, uh, nobody would know my name. Nobody. Now bringing on a partner that's actually just as invested as you are, that's one thing. That's still not working for somebody else. That's working in conjunction with somebody. So if there's a part that you don't understand, that you don't know, don't be afraid, man. You can bring on people, build a
Hmm.
team.
Hmm. You think it was easy doing this show just by myself half of the time?
Oh,
When
hell
I
no.
first
Hell
started,
no.
when I first started, it was hard as
Oh,
a motherfucker. When I say
I
hard,
bet. I bet. Yeah.
oh my fucking god! I was like, what? Dealing with who? Nah, nah. Because doing this type of work, it. You have to help people. You have to be able to talk to people. You have to be able to pay attention. And also, if you're doing it live like I am, you have to pay attention to the comment
Ooh,
box.
live is rough, man. Live is rough. Oh,
Yeah, it's rough, but I love doing it though. I love doing it because I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. Doing it live brings so much joy to me. Like doing the show live, it makes me feel like every time I tell somebody I got a show, just to see their face light up when I say I got a show. I'm like, what kind of show you got? Oh, such and such and such. Okay, I'll tune in. I like it, And when they say they like it, I've only had two people that said they like two people that didn't like it. Well, a couple people, but that was only when they was mad, and I say fuck y'all too. Anyway, anyway, back to what I was saying. I feel like if you're going to believe in yourself, if you're going to do this type of work, do it with confidence because you're going to have to stand in front of people and you're going to have to sit in front of people. It's going to come a time where you're going to have to do it without virtuality. You know what I'm saying? The whatever it's called, virtual reality. I keep stuttering with it, but um,
you know,
virtual reality.
Catherine came in with a great comment right here. It says, I still don't understand some people's mindsets. Instead of being happy for someone else, they get bitter. And I can honestly speak to that. People see you succeeding, even if it's a small little bit, just any success. Uh, a lot of times they're like, well, I could do it better. That sometimes may be the truth, but they don't have that drive. And so they're not doing it. So it's
It's like
easier to
this too.
blame you. And
It's like
and yeah.
yeah, it's like this. You know how many people watch? You know how many people watched my show and said, "Oh, this show's boring." Then motherfucker, do your own show. I
Yeah.
bet you, I bet you, I'll work you. I bet you, you will not be. You'll never even catch up to what I'm doing. I may do it crappy. My show may be boring as hell. May not be creative as hell, creative at all. But I bet you it get done. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. This is going to be one of the biggest, if not the matter of fact. This is going to be the biggest show you'll ever see. You're going to ever see soon. I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling you as well. Why? It's because of my drive. Why? Because of what I put into it. Why? Because I'm hungry as fuck, and I'm going to continue to keep striving. Even if I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to keep going. Can you do that? Whoever's hating, can you do that? No.
And if they can,
But it is,
prove it, dude.
prove it.
You know,
Prove it. Go out there and put yourself on camera. A lot of people cannot sit in front of a camera for a very long time. A lot of people are scared to sit in front of a camera, shy. You know what I'm saying? But me, I had to get over I had to get over my shyness. I was back then I was nervous as fuck. Nervous as fuck. When I say nervous, I was nervous as fuck, dog. I didn't want to be
you
in
know,
front of people. Like every time
I'm the same way. Like honestly, I was talking to this one girl in Walmart actually, and I went to high school with her. She was like, "Dude, I thought you were mute like the whole time in high school." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "I don't think you ever spoke." Oh, damn. You know, like I don't. I'm not an extrovert. I'm just not. By nature.
exactly.
I'm the kind of guy that I want to sit in a dark office and I want to write, and then I want to draw a little bit. You know, I mean, that's the kind of guy I am. So like doing these shows, oh damn, you know, it
Well,
takes a lot out of you.
yeah. Well, the type of person I am. Like I like to do the same thing you're doing, but me also, I'm the type of person. I'm an outrovert. You know what I'm saying? I like to be out in the limelight, be out there like Deion Sanders, looking good, feeling good, playing good, and smelling good. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the shit that make me look good, or just shining. You know what I mean? That's the
Mhm.
type of my personality you have. So when you got that type of light on you, oh, that's when I turn the fuck up. Oh yes. But see, when the light shines bright, some people crumble. Some people falter. Some people choke. Now me, I've bombed a couple shows. I know I have. Yes, I have.
Oh,
I
so have I.
bombed a couple of them. I
Damn,
bombed so
so have
many
I.
of them.
Yeah.
And you know what? I learned from a lot of those. I learned from all of those shows. But because bombing, if had I not bombed, I would have been perfect. And I don't want to be perfect. I want to make mistakes. I want to fuck up and get back into it and ride again. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it because you learn from it and you grow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm growing as I go because I know what to do and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you, just like Fry, just like Jared. But a lot of people are afraid to lose. I'm not afraid to lose. I'm afraid to fail. Well, I'm not afraid to fail because I'll never fail. Failing is not trying. You know what I'm saying? Losing, you just lost. That's all. But that's not failing. Losing actually means you won, and winning sometimes means you actually lost. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Failing means you did not fucking try. Failing means you did not fucking try. You never tried at all. You know what I mean? That's what failing is about. Losing, you just lost. You just lost. But you get to come back and do it again and win. Try and try harder and win. But failing, you just lost. You never tried. Never tried hard. That's the difference. See what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
is the sole difference. And a lot of people don't listen, don't understand or see that. And that's why I say if you want to build that thing, build it with the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Build it the way you want to build it, but build it on a rock instead of the sand, because the sand is gonna, when that storm hit that fucking infrastructure, it's gonna fall apart. But if you build it on a rock and you build it still, and it's stern firm, when that storm hit it of adversity, it'll never fall. It may get a little messed up a little bit, but it won't fall. It won't crumble. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
You know, I gotta give a shout out to just I know so many indie, that are doing it their way, and it's so awesome, and they're building that foundation. I mean, you got to look at like Metal Cult Comics. I love their stuff. Spectacular Stash. He's so awesome. You're doing it your way, and it's blowing up, and it's so fun to see because it's so different, but it's also it has that foundation. I love it. I love it. I got to give a shout out to Free Fall Comics. I'm working pretty closely with them. I love every minute of it. They're so fun. They're Roundhouse Hooligans, and they're bringing on some other creators. It's so awesome to see. But the fact that they're doing it their way, and the first thing that they're doing is they're like, I need to see how to build that foundation first.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not just like one day going, hey, I want to do a comic book, so here's a piece of paper, here's a pencil, I'm going to start drawing. And it doesn't work that way.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
No, it don't.
I wish it did. I wish
it. Yeah. Yeah, it don't happen like that.
Kid, I was like 10, and I was 7, and I tried to submit my first comic book to Marvel Comics because I was like, oh yeah, and that's how I started out. And I wish to God I still had that old comic, because it was such a big part of my childhood, and I was like, I got my first rejection letter, and man, I was devastated. But keep in mind, I was 7 at the time, so the drawings were absolute shit. The writing, I was doing it kind of that Marvel method where I was just drawing, pictures, and then okay, now here's that story I'm going to add into it later, and it was, oh my god, it was so bad.
Well, think about it like this, you know what I mean? Had you not gotten that rejection letter, you wouldn't be doing it yourself now.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when I said you lost, but you didn't fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You lost, but you didn't fail. You at least you tried. At least you tried. You tried. You never gave it a shot. Yeah, I mean, at least you tried, and you didn't do what other people would do and just not give it a shot. You know what I mean? Failing, that's what I'm keep saying. Failing means you never tried at all. That's what failing is all about. But I wanted to work with Marvel and DC till I saw the shit that they was pulling. So I just said, fuck it, and I'm not doing it. And I realized I could work for myself. I could work for myself, and I could do it on my own. Do it myself. And I'm not good at doing other people's work. I'm not good at doing it. I'm not good at all. Not good at all. I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not good. I'm not good at all with that, because having to do another person's work means you got to take time off of your shit. You got to take time off of your work, and you got to take time to build another person's work. And some people are different. Some people like doing other people's stuff. Some people don't have a path for themselves, because some people don't think like that. You know what I mean? Don't think and that's fine too. But for those people who have the mindset to do what they want to do and don't do it, that's their fault. It's not another person's fault. And it's like this. A lot of people have the talent to do what I do, to do what you do. But let me tell you something. Do they have the drive? Do they have what it takes to go out there and get it, take it? Do any? And this is the crazy part. I'm gonna hit you with something else. I have no support system. I've been doing this without a support system. I've been doing Jarhead without a support system. Just imagine when I do have a support system, how great it's going to be. Now think about it. Jared's back.
Hey, you're we can't hear you. I can't hear you, Jared.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You're okay. Hey, Jared, if you click on the settings, you'll see the mic. Got to make sure the mic's working.
Jared's crazy.
Oh yeah. You can hear us? Okay. All right. Yeah. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Well, we try to hear you, man. We try to hear you. But no. see what I've been saying, y'all? This is Jared right here. This is Jared.
You know, speaking of that support system, I got to say, Jared right there. Everybody needs a Jared, behind him. He will keep pushing you.
Me and Jared, Jared is like the friend that you cannot say no to. You say no to him, he's gonna keep bugging you. No, Jared. Jared, come on, man, please. No, Jared, come on, at least. Nah, Jared is cool. Jared is cool, real cool, man. He's one of my best friends. But
Mine too.
yeah,
But he is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yes, he is. Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. That's why we love him. Nah, man. But to be honest with you, in my heart, man, like when I say I don't have a support system, I'm not saying people not trying to help me. I'm saying what I mean by that is like not having a support system, not having people to like be really up on your product, like always down with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always, yeah. And I'm talking about like a backing. Be that. That's why I don't. That's why I just decided to go for it, go at it, crazy, go at it, put more effort into it, put more work into it, because eventually the right people is going to see me. The right people is going to enjoy what I do. The right people is going to love what I do. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to like your work, and I realize that, and I'm like, hey, fuck it.
That's fine. Like there's a lot of people that I've tried to get in front of, and they're like, dude, your shit sucks. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like whatever. Like, that's your opinion. If you think it sucks, don't buy it. And they're like, okay. But other people, I'm like, hey, this is what I'm working on. And they're like, damn, I like that. I'm like, okay, that's my audience right there.
See, and what's crazy too is that when I say like not having a support system, hold on. She said, see, I'm enjoying the show. I've learned it a lot, even if it means sounding a bit foolish. The guests are nice. I am allowed to make mistakes. People are having a good time, are talented, and share their experiences. It is inspiring. Well, look at you. It is almost like a family that has a lot of fun. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We're family. You know what I mean?
We are family. Happy Family Day!
We can hear you.
I know. I'm sorry, man. That took me a freaking minute
My
to
brother
figure
right
out.
there. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. What happens is when I try to do something incredible, it don't always go so great. I can't read and text and listen at the same time.
Jared,
Yo.
as much as you get on me for doing certain shit.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Man? Just because you can't stay focused. Look, we all share a common issue, and it's called ADHD, okay? I'll come out of the closet. I'll let y'all know.
What closet? I don't know what closet you talking
I have
about.
a really hard time focusing.
Me too.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, me too. We all do. But hey, Jared,
What?
at least you came to the party.
Right, dude. I tried, dude, bro. Thanks for sending me the link, man. I was working on. I can't remember what they're called, but they're something links that are connected to your steering and your freaking wheel and all sorts of fun stuff, man. So I was under a car when I first tried to join, but my data sucks. Verizon, what the flunk, man? Get your shiz together. And then I was like, oh, well, I'll go and I'll cook dinner for the kids and I'll jump on with my Starlink, you know, because me and Elon, we're tight. Actually, he's never known me. That was a joke. Just know that, everybody out there.
Hey,
Jared is
coming
best
after
friends
me.
with him.
Thank you, Matt. I think I am too. I X at him all the time.
See, see, Jared. Yeah, Jared. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Did I sell out by saying X? I should have said tweet, huh? I shouldn't have sold out like that, but I want his attention so bad.
I know you do.
Say, I hate that they switched it to X. Okay, now let me tell you why real quick.
You started.
So I'm sitting there and I had read that they were, going to rebrand it and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't care because I don't use Twitter.
Like how long ago did you read that?
It was a while ago, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
all of a sudden I'm on my phone and my wife's sitting right next to me and this thing pops up. It's like X and I'm all, whoa, I'm not on porn. And she was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so you're just gonna make it obvious,
now
though.
I think
like,
about
damn.
it, the X logo that they chose is pretty like erotic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Dude,
damn. You just going.
Standard font, man. That is just a standard font that they can't copyright.
I mean, but
so
but
use that as a.
but no, damn, you just going. Yeah. You gonna make it obvious, though. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Damn,
Yeah,
you make it obvious.
You're
like
guilty before you even get there. You're like, oh, this is me.
No, I still remember.
It's in my hand. It's me.
I was on TikTok and I was listening to that comedian. He's the albino black dude.
not much.
Nathan Hurd or something like that.
Nathan Hurd?
Like something. I
Okay.
can't remember his name.
You were watching him?
Yeah, and all of a sudden this thing X pops up, and I'm like, oh! And my wife's like, dude, what the hell? She's like, what the hell are you freaking out about? I'm just
I'm wondering what you're freaking out about. You're like, I'm guilty, baby. It's like my phone is in my hand. I mean, if you substituted it for my dick, it would be about the same thing, I'm guilty. I'm sorry, babe. Matt, you can't be that guilty.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta play it smooth, man.
But ever since then, every time I get a notification, oh, somebody on X is following you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yo,
don't swipe right, bro. Just don't swipe right.
Well, hell, we already talked nobody's illusion into joining OnlyFans earlier tonight. So I mean,
oh my gosh, please no. What?
Hey.
What?
Jared likes that.
No,
Yeah, you gotta read
what?
the comments,
First
man.
off, I would say that I don't put my money there. Okay, that's all I'm saying. And OnlyFans, I'm sure, is very lucrative for some people, but I don't know, man. You know, I'm not an OnlyFans person. I have many fans. You know, I don't want only just one fan.
Isn't that the same thing?
What? What do you mean?
Many fans. I mean, the grapefruit
Yeah.
don't mind.
Yeah, many fans is better than one fan. Only one fan. Only fan. You know what I mean? Only fan. That sounds so lonely. You know?
Only fan.
Only fan. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You only
Ain't
got-
nothing wrong with.
that's your only fan? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Oh, no.
ain't nothing wrong with. Ain't nothing wrong with OnlyFans. I mean, hey, they make their money. Hey, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, some people are very lucrative, and yeah, hey, do your thing. I'm just saying that it sounds lonely, you know. Sounds
Yeah.
lonely. Sure, you got a camera looking at you with a bazillion eyeballs on you, but just sounds lonely, man.
I mean, hey.
What happens when the power goes out? You know what I'm saying?
That's what we have. That's what you have Starlink for.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I first started calling it Star Blink when I first got it because it was always blinking out, dude. Like,
Oh, it was so
lame.
bad. Yeah.
And then I found out that it was operator error. Can you believe that? I was the bug. I was so bad.
Usual.
I'm sorry, Elon. I'm sorry. I thought you were Starblink, but really you were Starlink. I just had to step up, which I did. I put that son of a bitch right on top of my roof. It was awesome, by the way, guys. You'd be proud of me. It was
Of course.
stellar. Yeah, I ran the satellite dish right up on top of the roof, and then I ran the wires down, and I freaking ran it with the trim and stuff, and then drilled a hole through the wall, put it all nice through, and freaking waterproofed it, made it all badass. Now I'm linked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Shit, yeah.
He started.
Hell yeah.
Why did you laugh? I'm licked the fuck up.
He might have
Yo.
the internet now, but he still doesn't know how to use the unmute button. That's all I'm saying.
What the hell? Exactly how to use the fucking mute button. I'm not.
I mean, hey, it is.
I'm the one that designed. You know what I'm saying?
You seem to be quite a few babysitters' pleasure and nightmare at the same time. Go on, please.
What?
She said
What?
you seem to. She said we all seem to be quite a few babysitters. Please and nightmare at the same time. Go on, please. Smile, laughing face.
Hey, you know what? Some would say I am a nightmare. Some would say I'm a dream. It all depends on which morning you talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we got to deal with the nightmare.
What? Oh,
You
I'm
got-
out of here.
but see,
You just called me a nightmare. If I
Huh.
knew, I swear there's a button here I could just press.
I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a good way.
Okay, explain how a nightmare is good.
Because you're Jared.
If you don't
man.
get this right, dude, if you don't get this right, I'm gone.
You're
All
Jared.
right, let me take a
just
stab
saying.
at it. Let me take a stab at it.
I'm just saying.
Nightmare's good because Jared,
What? What?
I get so freaked out because I'm like, I'm gonna disappoint that dude, so I'll get to work. And I'll get my job done. See, I don't want to
Who's the
disappoint you
dude?
because that could be a nightmare. So there we go.
Wait. So you're the nightmare?
No. Disappointing you, man. That's a nightmare.
Disappointing
wanna do
me
that.
is the nightmare?
So there we go.
Where,
Hey,
Nightmare. Good
look.
motivation.
what? I am
I'm
so
pulling something
fucking
out my
lost.
ass. Come on now, give me some credit, man. Come on.
Oh, you pulled
Yeah,
that
stop
out
making
your
me think of
ass?
shit. Come on.
Dude, this is exactly why your wife is looking at you all cross-eyed when you like get an X on your phone and you're like, oh, it wasn't me. That's not my hand holding that right there. That is not me. That is not you. Don't. I'm just sitting here, babe.
See, too bad, too bad. I ain't got nobody to do that to. There ain't nobody gonna check me. I'm like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Someday, King, someday your kingdom will be blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Someday
I'll
the
keep it-
king will have a queen, and the queen will whoop his fucking ass every time he talks back, just like all of us.
Hey, hey. The
It's
kingdom,
called love, man. Come on now.
the kingdom stays blessed. Is always blessed. Just haven't had a queen in it like that.
Oh, dude,
It's all right.
absolutely, man. Hey, look, dude, you gotta look. It's really simple. Happy wife, happy life. If you don't work every day to make your wife happy, then you obviously don't know what makes you happy. Because what makes me happy is when my wife is happy. When she's pissed off, fuck, I run for the hills, dude. I don't want to die. I don't want to be in her crosshairs. I don't want to be in the line of fire. I jump behind kids, dude. She'll be like mowing everybody down, just her mouth will be like, and everybody's like, ah! And I'll be like diving behind the kids, like, oh, just take it, brother.
Yo,
So-
you was weird as. Yo, this is why I love this guy, man. This is why I love Jared. Jared, you was one simple mother. Anyway, I ain't gonna say it like that. So
Brother, you're welcome to my fire anytime.
yeah, see, we starting fires over here, cause Matt over here is fucking up.
What?
I don't know who. Somebody hit was banging on a goddamn stove over there.
Who was?
You was usual.
Oh, sorry, did you hear that?
Hmm?
Bro, ain't you like,
Fries.
isn't this your show? Isn't this in your face show, bitches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here,
But see,
I'll do it for you, bro. Watch.
our guy Fry's supposed to be here. He was here a minute ago. Well,
What, Fry was here?
He jumped off before the show started.
Well, you guys, oh my God. Are you serious? You guys made Fry leave?
I ain't make him leave. I just wasn't here.
Oh my hell.
Well,
What
we
happened?
kicked him a few times and made fun of him, and then he bailed.
Oh my gosh, you guys hurt Fry's feelings?
That was Matt.
He
That was
started
Matt. I
crying.
ain't got nothing to do with
Oh
it.
my gosh, you guys are bullies. Oh,
Not the worst thing I've been called today, dude. Come on, I'm married.
I don't know. Dude. I don't know. You know, it sounds like I'm sitting between two bullies. Holy shit.
What is marriage? What is marriage like to you guys?
Bob
Honestly,
Wire?
I was gonna say. I'm gonna tell you right now what marriage is like. Okay? I love being married. I love my wife. I know this because she told me.
Wow, that's a damn shame.
Now that's
No.
sounds like a smart woman right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, honestly, like my wife is great. You know, when first kicking this thing off with Crypto Comics, she's been behind me the whole time. Just everything. She's that core, that support system. So
Yeah. See what I've been saying? Support system.
Wait, what have you been saying, King?
Matt, fill him in, please.
So we're talking about, kind of having that support system, that foundation. You got to build it from the ground up. So
Yeah, I
That's-
know how that is.
yeah. Well, you built a
and
house.
so- and
Come
so
on,
are
you built the
you
house
guys-
you're in right
Now,
now.
here's the question. I got a question for you guys. Are you guys the support, or are you guys the what's being supported?
Well,
Are you talking about like the breadwinner? Like,
No. Wait. Let me
Because
think about that
support,
for a
I mean, it's
second.
got to go both ways. I mean, I was there for her, all throughout, when she went to college, all that kind of stuff. When she started a new job, even like if she has a bad day, I got to support her.
Right.
But when I was going through college, when I started a new job, when I'm having a bad day, she's supporting me. So it's both ways.
Damn, she supports you when you're having a bad day?
Yeah, dude.
Ah, nice.
I gotta
I don't
say,
think I get any support when I'm having a bad day. You know what my wife says? She says, "Suck it up, buttercup. Pussy. Get your shit together and go make us some fucking money." That's what she says.
that's
like,
that's
you're
one
so
thing
fucking
that
lucky, dude. Fucking a bad day.
that's one
Jesus
thing that
Christ.
is really close to my heart. It's that that mental health for guys, because now listen,
Absolutely.
suicide rates are through the roof for males
Oh.
versus females and stuff
Yeah,
like
they
that.
are.
And
Yeah,
and
that's-
everybody worries about like as a guy, you gotta be the man. You gotta support everybody. You gotta love everybody unconditionally. All that kind of stuff. But nobody.
Yeah, we
worries about,
definitely got it harder than those women do. I mean,
Yeah,
definitely.
but I will say this: my wife has always.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
They take
your
care
wife
of
is gonna
kids.
like
They got it way worse
materialize
than us.
behind you with a shotgun, dude. I watch out. But no, my wife has always made it a point to like be there for me. She's always looked at me as a person, not as that support
A
ticket,
piece
that
of
paycheck.
meat.
Yeah. Well, some days I wish I was just a piece of meat. But hey, come on now. I'm still a guy. Come on now.
I am a
Jared's
sexy
stupid.
looking
Jared is
laptop
stupid. He's
over
dumb.
here.
I'm goofy. Hey, Jared, you go. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
mean,
I'm
listen.
sorry.
Listen. Having a I never been married, so I'm learning this. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't learning
Taking this
shit,
in.
dude. You know why I'm saying you ain't learning shit? Because
Why?
until
Why?
you're in the fire, you can't learn anything. Am I right, Matt? Like,
Yeah,
it's not something you can watch others do because you'll just say, "Oh, I would have done it a different way." When really, you don't know what the fuck you would have done in that situation.
Oh, it's like
I mean,
raising
see-
kids, right? How often, Jared, how often do people come up to you and be like, "Man, my kid would never do something like that," and you're like, "I'm gonna punch you in your face," and then laugh.
Damn, I haven't had
Yeah.
anybody say that to me yet.
Really? Nobody's
Yeah.
ever said that.
Wait, say that again. To have
Like, has anybody ever come up to you and like I don't know, you're dealing with your kids or something, be like,
Right,
my
right.
kid would never do something like that. You're like, are you
I don't
fucking
know
for
if I've
real?
ever had anybody ever say that to me, but I'll tell you if somebody did say that to me and I was dealing with yep, you're right. My mom has said that to me. I did not appreciate it. I was like, I am fucking dealing with something here. Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean,
you're right.
you're
You're absolutely right. I miss my mom, so I have total respect for her. I don't hit her,
Oh yeah.
but in the moment, you're like, hell are you thinking? You're thwarting my authority.
Yeah. When we talk about comics, you gotta have that guy right there. Gotta have Jared. You gotta have Jared on it. I mean, it's a given. I'm gonna tell you like this. Every time I was on y'all show, I was always entertained.
Thanks.
I was always entertained. I'll tell you, I fed off of his energy every
How
time.
do you not?
So
How do you not? Honestly.
I fed off of his energy every time. So every time he said something, it was always blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, come on, man, we're gonna keep on going. We made the show. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I feel like a star being born. But the problem with that is fucking stars burn out.
When you rub your hair, rub your hair before your hair, it looked like you had a bald head. That looked like you was taking off a
Dude,
toupee.
I got a straight up fucking like six fucking thing or something like
Six
that.
head, a six
Yeah,
head.
I got a 6 forehead, dude. So I take my comb over and I comb it over. See? And then I look like one of those yuppie people.
Yuppie.
I was gonna say,
Yuppie.
what is it? Emo.
No? Oh, dude, maybe I can do an here. I can do an emo. Hold on.
I almost said emu, but that's wrong. So
Hold on. How's that?
not
Emo.
enough eyeliner.
He's ain't not enough.
No?
Not enough.
Oh shit.
But anyway, you know,
That's all right, because I don't give a lunk.
You know, I will give it
just
to
say
him.
it.
At least he can grow hair.
Yeah, we both
Thank you.
can't. We both are
Holy
bald.
shit, you both
headed.
are bald. Dude, I'm telling you, I think I'm headed that way, dude. It's sad getting old. I'm like, damn, I don't
Hey,
want
you
to
don't
get
gotta
old,
be old to
guys.
get You don't got to be old to get a bald head. All you got to do is
Bick that shit. I know that.
fall. Your hair. Look. My hair fell out when I was.
Oh, are you a bicker?
When I was
in high school,
12.
actually.
Damn. How cool.
No, I had this big old afro, right? And I remember it was Spirit Week, and our school colors were green and yellow. So I had the afro, and I did half green and half yellow. And it was supposed to be that, like, you wash it once and it'll come right out. Man, it was like a month of washing it every night, nothing, right? So it started to kind of fade in with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, he totally faded, dude. Just like his hair.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary. Look,
I mean,
that's a cool pose, though.
At
So, wait a
least.
minute. Hey, so I want to know, King. I want to know.
What?
Do you bick it or what?
Do I pick it? Pick what?
Bick it. Bick. You know the razor? A bick? Somebody
Yeah.
who uses the razor bick. You know a bick?
Mm-hmm.
Did you not know what I was saying this whole time?
No. Yeah, I didn't know what you
Fucking
said.
shit. You're all like,
Well-
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Well,
I'm like, yeah. And then I'm
I
like,
keep my-
what
I
the
keep my beard, you know, looking good. It may look
Do you
scraggly.
bick your head? Do you bick your head?
Not all the time. I don't do nothing to it. I use it, you know.
Do you
And I put
have
some-
hair, or are you bald by choice or by DNA?
Fucking DNA.
Okay,
Fucking
that's what I
DNA.
was fucking wondering. I mean, you look great. You look.
I know.
great.
I
Like,
thank you.
You
Thank
gotta,
you.
you do the Mr. Clean well.
Of
like,
course, with a beard.
You know,
I always get compared to Rick Ross, and I don't know why. I hate that.
Rick Ross. Damn, I need my
Rick
fucking
Ross.
Google.
Rick Ross is bald headed and got hair, got a beard.
Well, I like the look. It makes you look all badass, kind of biker style. You know what I'm saying? Like all badass and shit. Like nobody wants to fuck with you because you'll like rip their head off because you got that big badass beard. I had a big badass beard like that one time. It was so awesome.
You still got a beard. What do you
Well,
mean?
yeah, but this is like freaking 2-3 months, dude. This is nothing. Like I need a good solid 6 months to get my beard down to my nipples.
hey, man. He said down to my nipple. Oh shit. Yeah, see, you got some wild man genes, man. See me, I pick my hair out a lot. So, you know, my hair is curly. And so I have to keep picking it and you know what I'm saying, and naturally
To
curly.
get it to flow like it does, you have to pick the shit
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah, you have to. I have to.
So
Like,
what will
keep
it do
on.
if you just let it
Like
go?
that.
It'll just bunch up on your chin and stay like a little ball. Like
No, like if I say, like for example, some people's hair, it's very very fine, right? And say like
Yeah.
if I lay on my side, right? Say like if I lay on my side, like some of my hair are come out. You know what I'm saying? If I lay on my side, my hair be like what do you call that? smushed in, look like I got a smaller beard than what I got. You know what I mean? And then when you pick it out, it's more hair out there. My hair is supposed to be longer than this, but my beard is supposed to be longer than this, but I clipped the ends a little bit, and it's down to the.
You sinner.
I had to, you know what I'm saying, because it was
Why?
getting too bushy.
Oh, well, it looks magnificent. I mean, you
Well,
got a
thank
good looking beard going.
Thank
Like,
you, thank you, thank
good,
you.
man.
I love
Like,
it. He's
dude,
trying to
beards,
suck up.
there's just something awesome about beards, you know? I mean, I'm glad women can't grow them, but I don't know if I
Wouldn't
I
want
might be
that.
able to live
Wouldn't
in
want
in a
that.
dwarf
Would not
society,
want
you
that
know what I'm
shit.
saying? That with
Hell
the
yeah.
dwarves of the lady that do grow beard, I might be able to handle that.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe.
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
like.
man.
I do not like hair on my chest or on
No.
my face. Hair against hair. No, that's like dating a
No.
man. No, not good.
Yeah, see, well, it's not even not like, well, okay, so yeah, it is like dating, man. But there's another way to look at it. Like, it's just like, I mean, I'm so thankful that my wife likes to rub up against this because this shit is like rough and coarse and like pokes you and hurts. Like when I shave and it just starts growing, my kids are like, "Don't touch me," because they're like, "You're like sandpaper." I just freaking grind off their freaking skin.
What the
Rayla,
hell
that's
did I
just
walk
not
back into?
cool, man.
I know it's not,
Rayla,
what.
she
Matt,
said,
you left us hanging, dude. You were like,
Well,
my hair was like this, and your hands were all doing this thing, and we were all like, oh my God. And then you just stayed like that for like ever.
yo, Rayla said some women can grow them. Where do you think the term bearded lady comes from? I've
Oh,
seen that
dude,
shit.
I know. I see.
Ew.
Well, I don't know. I know. I actually have a lady in my ward. I know she struggles with that. You know, I know she struggles with that. So I do know that there are people that actually have a condition, like ladies that have a condition where they just, I don't know if it's they got too much testosterone. I don't know what the medical thing is, but yeah, they actually do struggle with that. And for them, my jokes probably suck and are offensive, and I am very sorry.
But we're not cracking on them though. We're
No,
loving them.
hell no, man. I like the bearded ladies. That's what I was saying. That I
I don't
mean,
know about
so
I
they're
don't
going
know
to be
about that.
taller than the dwarf bearded ladies. You know what I'm saying? I can still handle it. I'm not. I have enough confidence to stand next to a tall woman. Hey,
I mean, hey,
I'm
it
just
happens.
kidding. I don't, dude. I don't, man. I'd be so inferior. I'd be like, I'd always be looking up at her. Oh my gosh, and asking her for permission and shit.
Yo, yeah. Yo, Matt,
oh my
Matt,
God.
Matt,
What the
Matt,
hell?
it's not, bro. It's not that, Matt. No, no, Matt, no, Matt, no.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Like,
No,
I
Matt,
was
don't
gone
say
for
it.
just a minute and came back, and what the hell?
He said, "Me too." That be cool. Nah, it wouldn't be cool, man. I see me to be honest with you. You know, dating a woman that's taller than me.
Have you ever?
No,
Yes.
Oh, Matt, you brave little. What happened?
She was just taller than I was. That's it.
Come on,
Like,
man. Tell us the truth, dude. You were like a puppy dog. She had you on a leash. You were whipped.
well, there
What
was
is?
that one time, but that was it.
I knew it.
You know what I'm thinking about doing. You know what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway.
Oh,
About to start. I'm thinking about starting doing giveaways. I'm gonna need y'all. I'm gonna need
What are
y'all
you
to
going to
crypto.
give away? Your soul?
Nah, hell no. Then my soul is gonna stay right here. But
Good. Good.
I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying. I got some stuff that I'm doing soon. That I'm gonna start doing some renovations to the show, and what I want to do is start doing giveaways like money, maybe some merchandise,
You're
maybe
going to give
some.
away money? Here, dude, I got this plan. Okay. How about you just give me the money?
How about no?
All right, fine. It was worth a try. You're gonna do giveaways. You're gonna give away money. You're gonna give away prizes, shirts, stickers, all that cool stuff.
Maybe some prizes, maybe some prizes, you know, money, you know, stuff like that. Like to all those who have been my faithful followers, who have been watching the show ever since I put the show on the map. I'm working on doing a
Was that a global map or just a regional map?
global soon, but regional right now. But for those who've been loyal to me, or those who've been faithful to the show, what I'm gonna do is start doing a little bit of some giveaways, like doing giveaway shirts, maybe give away the hoodie, maybe give away a tumbler with the in your face logo on it.
Dude, that'll be awesome, man. That'll be super cool.
Of course.
You know what you should do? You should film the giveaway, and then that'll be content that you can put on, just like Mr. Beast.
Well, yeah, duh.
That's
you
his
know
whole
what
model, dude. He just
I'm
gives shit away and freaking has people freaking like explode with their emotions on his cameras, and then he puts it on YouTube.
Well, the person who I want to give away to, I want to have him on the show to announce the giveaway.
Who? Tell me.
Whoever's the person that I pick.
Oh, well, who do you have, like a list or something?
No, I don't know who's been watching
the show. How are you
the
gonna
show,
pick somebody?
man.
You're just gonna be like, I'm pointing out into the stars, and it's Jerry. Hey, Jerry, come on down.
Whoever. Okay, it's like this. When I do my 200th episode, I will be giving away.
That's fucking awesome.
Some stuff. I'll be giving away.
Hey, isn't today 150 or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's the 150 episode. Yes, it is.
Was yesterday?
No, today.
Oh my gosh! I was like, I thought that's what I was getting on for. That's fucked up.
It's the 150 episode.
Congratulations, dude.
Dude,
yeah, thank you.
That is
well,
bad.
man.
Dude, that's dedication, bro. That's dedication.
I've been chasing y'all for so long, man.
You're never gonna catch us, bro.
Trust me, I'm gonna catch you.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna catch you. Have
you seen how fast I run, bro?
Hey,
dude, I was training in Hawaii, bro. I was training in Hawaii to run. You can't catch me, bro. The polys showed me how to run. They would like chase me all over the place.
Shit, I'll take it.
You can't. Well, can't catch.
I can catch. Trust. Hey, I can catch. Trust me. But not though. What I want to do is if they're there, what I'm going to do is do a giveaway on the 200th episode of the In Your Face Show, and we're all going to celebrate it together. And
I just want, dude.
Yeah, I want to give away to the people that I haven't watched in a while, but it's okay. Nah, it's not.
Nah. You want to give away to your supporters, dude. The people who are there for you, man. The people who come back. The people who say, you know what, keep going, dude, because this is in your face.
Duh, that's what I've been saying. I'm giving away to those who have been there from the beginning. Those that have been fighting with me, those that have been rocking with me. I got y'all. I'm telling you, I got y'all. Because I got an idea. I should be coming out with a magazine as well.
Oh, shit. You got a magazine, dude?
The In Your Face mag, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What is the cover going to look like? Is it going to be like a fist?
No. It's going to look like...
punching someone's face?
It could... Look, you know, for the first issue, I want to make a splash with the first cover. You know, I want to do something that lets the people know that I love them. First anniversary, first issue is going to be issue with everybody, well, maybe everybody who's been on the show, and just basically put some of their little pictures up there, and little covers, and give like a shout out to every last person that was on the show. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, but you know, hey, shit happens. But I what I want to do is do t-shirts like happy 200th episode of the In Your Face shit. You know, I can't hear you, but
I know it's this way you can keep talking.
anyway, yeah, thank you. When do you normally hold up? Might have been before. Might have been before my breakdown, so a few years. I'll admit I haven't watched, which is okay, really. I don't mind that. Oh, sweet. When do you normally stream? I'll try and watch catch you live more. Actually, I stream on the spot. It's never a date when I
Dude,
stream.
you got all
I,
these people saying all this awesome stuff to you. You better like that's awesome.
I'm
They're
don't.
gonna watch you now.
That's because I'm great like that, baby. I do what I do. You know what I mean? No, I love interacting with the fans. That's why I do it live. That's what I do. I do it live because I love interacting with the people. You know what I'm saying? And the people mean a lot to me. At least they hear what I say and they learn from what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying and at least take into consideration of what I'm saying because what I'm saying has some weight to it. You know what I mean? And
Are
hey,
you sure?
always,
Wait,
always.
is the stuff that you're saying, does it have weight because you're a big dude? Or does it have weight because like the words are heavy? Or does it have weight because like the meaning of the words are deep?
The meaning of the word is deep and heavy. No, the meaning of the word. Fuck you, Derek. Fuck you, Derek. Fuck you, Derek. You my boy. Fuck you. Well, nah, no. Nah, but look, it's all about taking the time to give a shout out to all those who've been on the show, and I will be giving a shout out to y'all. Thank you, Mr. Mark Henry. Thank you, Mr. Eric Larson.
Hello.
Thank you to the Crypto Comics crew, Matt, Fry, and Jared. You know, thank you, Mr. Robert Parham. Thank you, Mr. I forget his goddamn name. China. Damn, China. Damn.
I was like, man,
Mr.
you're really making sure this dude knows he's a mister.
Thank you, Mr. China McCoy, my mentor, my guy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris Williams, the creator of Profit, the Hitman. Also, thank you to all those who came on the show. We had a great time, and there's been always love because I love doing it for the people. Instead of doing it for myself, I do it for the people, and I do it because I love this.
That's awesome.
This episode has been very special to me, and
It
200 episode is going to be even specialer. Even specialer.
Specialer.
Even more specialer.
It sounds special. No. Fuck that, man. 200th episode sounds specialer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Specialer.
but 150 is special. You know what I'm saying? Like 150 is special. That's freaking awesome. That's dedication. That's hustle. That's going for it. That's freaking driving. That's driving, dude. That's driving. Pushing to get to 150th episode. And I know what it takes to get to high numbers in episodes. I know what it takes to do content. I know what it takes to do shows. And I will also say that, thank you to everybody out there that supports content creators like the King, like us, just everybody out there, man. Stick with the independents. Stick with the people who who don't have an agenda against humanity, man. Be like the King. Oh, damn, man. I always do that backwards. The King. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, the King.
The king. You know what I mean? Thank you.
I want to be a part of your kingdom.
Well, you might be a part of the kingdom. I'm gonna get you a shirt. I got you. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you a shirt. I'm gonna get you a shirt. I'm gonna get you a shirt. I'm gonna send it to you. But first, I got to get my t-shirt maker. So once I get my t-shirt
Oh,
maker
where you gonna make t-shirts at?
at my house.
Oh, right on. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that way y'all don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, the shit going on, and I
How
don't have to
much
go.
does a t-shirt maker cost?
couple hundred, 300,
Bullshit.
couple hundred. Yeah.
No way, man.
The thing that I want, the DDG,
What does
gonna
it
run me about
do?
a couple
Are you
thousand.
talking about vinyl on shirts, or are you talking about like some kind of laser print or something like that?
A DTG, that's like putting out real good t-shirts.
Digital. Wait, DGT? Is that what you said? DGT?
A DTG.
DTG. Digital tripping. No, wait.
You said
DTG. Yeah,
tripping.
digital tripping gangsta. Yeah. Digital
I'm
tripping
done
gangsta.
with
Is that
you.
a DTG, man?
I'm
That's what
done
I
with
want.
you. I'm done with you, man.
Come
I'm
on,
done.
man.
Yo, Rayla, my name is King Daniel. King Daniel. King Daniel. You can call me Danny. You can call me whatever. Hey, send me a friend request, Rayla, too, on Facebook. Also, how much for a hoodie? I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and it gets hecka cold in the winter. I'm gonna actually be coming out with my stores. I have to do something with the thing we operating from the link to the store. So once the link come from the store, once we get the link settled, I'll be sending out the link for the store. And if you want to buy a t-shirt or hoodie, you can buy a t-shirt or the hood or a hoodie. Also, also, I'll be giving away some maybe some comics, maybe some also some I wanted to give away some movies, some anything, but I gotta do some renovations to the show first before I do that. Yeah, man, it's all about helping those people, that actually been rocking with me. You know what I mean? Take care of my supporters. Um, my followers. The well, I'm doing some real renovations. I'm about to get something planted in the background of me, so that way the in your face show can show in the background. Also too. Um,
Are you gonna be the king between two ferns?
of course, I'm always the king. I don't know what you mean, but I'm always the king, baby.
It's a show.
Yeah.
Something between two ferns, and the guy like he interviews like celebrities, but he like just fucks with them, dude. It's so funny. It's Between Two Ferns. That's the name of the show. Between Two Ferns. It's
Ah.
funny as shit. Oh,
I'm actually
he fucks with them, dude. It's awesome.
for the 200th episode, right?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna do a countdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a good countdown. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
All the way to 200?
No,
Oh,
no,
thank
no.
God, man. Nobody would
I'm
have
gonna
been
have a
stuck
video
around. They
up.
would have been like, fuck this, man. King, we're out of here. Laters.
Nah, I'm gonna have something that's gonna do a countdown for me. But
Mm-hmm.
if y'all stick with me long enough, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, y'all gonna see this show take off in a mighty way. The In Your Face show is never gonna quit. We ain't going nowhere. The In Your
Boom.
Face show is the place to fucking be, and I promise you, I
Boom.
never give up. promise you, I never let y'all down. I promise it's all love. It's all love here, and I promise I'll keep I keep my smile on my face every time I'm doing this show. So,
You better.
of course, you never know. Never know.
Hey, sometimes
But
it's hard. It's hard to pull off a smile when your day has just been shit.
trust me, I've had terrible days doing the show. Before I did the show, but during the show, I always had fun. Yeah, it made my day. Yeah, it made my day even happier. So, but anywho, it's been 2 hours. Thank y'all for
Holy
watching.
shit, you guys have been on for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Good thing I came in late. My God.
Thank y'all for watching. It's been well. I love y'all.
Thanks
I'm
for
always
having me, King.
if
Congratulations
always,
on your
baby.
150th episode, brother. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, bro. And also too, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifications bell to get all that is the In Your Face show. Peace.